Through the time of mankind's history, man has made art. The Egyptians, Michelangelo, Picasso, all of them either quit or died, making way for an artist that would change the way that we look at art on the planet Earth. Cameron Cole, known in the art community as the best one, changed the way that we look at art by the way he used composition and color. And it was not long before we all would realize his significance. Cameron Cole was born during the Great American Superflood in Mississippi. He was born dumb, blind, and poor, but that did not stop him. While most children drew like this, Cameron drew like this. And it was not long until he had a superhuman super series in every cartoon newspaper in every country. 40 different languages, Rex Adams and the Galaxy Adventurers entranced America on television. And then 2 years later, Cameron decided to quit. The American public asked why. Well, Cameron was going to bloody old England to the University of Academy Arts and Sciences University and College, where he discovered paint.
We met in class. I was actually the teacher of the class, and he came in. I'm like, there's no point in trying to teach him. He's already too smart. So I just turned the class over to him.
Cameron had gotten into the hardest school in the world to get into, and he quickly began to paint still lifes. It was the most amazing thing anyone had ever seen, and the Louvre took notice, and they began to buy up all of his paintings.
No, the Louvre bought all of those paintings just to hide them away. They told them they were going to start their own wing, but they hid them all away. We don't even really know why they did. Luckily, we took pictures of them, so we know those paintings existed, but they bought them all just to hide them. They didn't want Cameron's message getting out.
Meanwhile, in printmaking, Cameron began to put out the most dynamic images ever seen. It was stunning what he created, and people needed to know, what was he up to? He said, look for me in the skies, and he began in a balloon race around the world. But over Paris, he had to land. He had created the most beautiful painting ever.
I was captain of the hot air balloon team there at the Academy Arts University College Institute of Science and Technology. And next thing I know, who's in my basket but the one and only Cameron Cole. I said, hey man, what's up? He's like, epic balloon race. And I'm like, I'm in. And we went. I've never met excellence like that before. He made that painting on the balloon. And he's like, hold up everybody. We've got to land. I have to show everybody this painting.
Here's Looking at Me was the most intense painting anyone had ever seen. And then when displayed in 3D galleries, it started a revolution.
If you ever have a chance to take part in a revolution, do it.
And now everyone had had a chance to see the painting, so word spread and grew. People gathered by the thousands, wanting to see. Some of them were the wrong people. A gigantic gallery show where everyone would be able to see Cameron's new paintings. But then the police showed up and the man kicked everybody out. Traffic was a bitch.
The cops kicked everybody out. No one got to see anything. I did. And that's when I became a huge fan of his. Yeah. Never seen talent like that before. And I look in the mirror every day.
No one was able to see the amazing pieces of art that Cameron had produced in such a short period of time. The masterpieces were second to none.
His portraits that he does, it's like he took the human soul and he said, come here. And then he's just like, making up, and then he just like, lifts it up, right onto the canvas.
Cameron immediately returned to school, but there were too many people surrounding him trying to get a piece of him, so he retired to the lower Upper West Middle Side, where he discovered Jesus, a popular character from children's books. He absolutely loved the exploits of the young chap, and that's what led to this. The devil, Jesus, a lizard. The foundation triptych, the most important piece made ever.
Oh, those pieces were unbelievable. How they all came together. It was on, man. It blew my socks off. I haven't been able to wear shoes ever since. Listen, man, the paintings was awesome, but the Pope didn't need to act the way he did. That was punk.
Pope Roy VII was not happy. He even consulted with other people with funny hats, and then was given an idea by a statue to write Cameron a rebuttal letter. The letter hurt Cameron deeply, and he went into hiding. Would he return in time to discover a new art movement? Cameron stayed in that cave for years and years and years, until one day out of the blue, a facsimile was sent to the Secretary of State, and once he deciphered the message, he realized he must broadcast that Cameron was coming back to the United States of America.
Oh, when he took the journey back to the States, oh no, no one could have seen that coming at all.
People rejoiced, especially when they saw him fly in on his awesome jet plane. The paparazzi were out where, when, how, when, why, and what happened. He said, "Shut up, I'll meet you at the office." Picasso had cubism, Dali's mustache was insane, and Jackson Pollock apparently farted paint. But what they did was take art away from the people, and now Cameron was here to bring it back. Nowism.
The most amazing part of his artwork is how when you're looking at it, and you're looking at it, and then you realize, I'm looking at this now, right now. That's Nowism.
Unbelievable images, one after another. The message, the making of it was unreal.
I mean, just look at this. It's unreal. Wow.
No one could have possibly have done anything as amazing as this ever in the mankind's history of the world.
I tell you what, he is an amazing, amazing man. Yes. Though, I have to say, it is odd how no one has heard of him.